All right. Ooh, I've got a good poll for today. What, Anna, do you secret shop? There we go. Perfect. Because we're going to the secret shop today. Good evening, chat and Danny. Good evening, Noel Shrew. Mamcoot time. Yeah, for once I don't have the music playing because we're going to turn the actual game music on. Although it is very hauntingly quiet right now. The fourth secret choice of what I want IS to do with Anna. What is the fourth secret choice? Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da. I forgot to get for the member card. Alright, so Katua goes here. And we've got dragons coming up this side, so let's send Cheeky over here. And Benutu. And Dragon Killer Samson. What if Anna and Jake were a couple and one unit was just straight up their son? That sounds like the sort of thing that would have happened in an alt universe awakening. Right? I like these transliterated names a lot. Yeah, they're very weird, right? But I think they're charming. Alright, so Katua. Katua, spit on that thing. Goes down here. Transfem over this way. Bum bum ba da 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 bum. Dragon transformation. Dragon transformation. Alright, so what do we need? We need 2 strength, 3 defense, 1 speed, and some HP boosters. Okay. Here they come! They're coming! They're coming for you, Katua! Are you gonna Katua spit on that thing? Or are you gonna die? You're probably gonna die. Alright, so Cheeky, come over here. Jet plane Cheeky. Ice Breath this guy. Dragon kill you. Oh god, Samson's so fucking good. I love the enemy Dragonman moving animations, they're just very silly. There's a lot of silly stuff, yeah. FE6 Faye is a funny chicken dragon. True! True. Alright, so now they're trying to cross... Oh, right! They can cross these mountains! Oh, I gotta retreat everyone. I forgot they can cross the mountains. Them crossing the mountains is actually obnoxious, though. How far across can you go? One at a time. Okay. So it's not that bad. FE7 Nils Flute Dragon. How do you do against the sniper? Can you kill him? Ice Breath is 23 attack, 35 no. Okay, here's what we do. We go... Cheeky's not considered flying, is she? I certainly hope not. I know she can fly, but she doesn't take, like, effective damage from bows, right? I'm playing Bells of Balan. The dragon unit in that game has 10 HP. Oh, I remember the... Wait. Oh. Whoops. Kaga's Turnwheel. I thought Benutu... Okay, I got Benutu and the enemy dragon mixed up. Can we not count that? We're not gonna count that. I thought Benutu was the enemy dragon, but that guy's the enemy dragon. Everyone just close your eyes and pretend that didn't happen. I was like, why can I go through the enemy? Danny, you idiot, that's not the enemy, that's Benutu! What if Tomph was just like a noble sacrifice? Goodbye, Tomph. I hope you had fun on the thumbnail last stream. Hey, now we go to the secret shop. So, 1, 2, 3 Draco shields for Marth. 1 speed ring for Marth, but we're also gonna give Tiki speed rings, I think. Like, we can afford it. We have so much money. This reminds me of how bad shopping is in Thracia. Whoa, angel robes. Not Dolph or Macallan. Tomph is Dolph. He's just better than Macallan, which is the funny part. Like, he's just better, which is so weird. Like, usually you don't get a unit that's just better. Usually when there's a unit that's better, right? It's like, oh, but the other one has potential, or they've got like a niche or something weird, right? Here, it's literally just like, he has better growths, better bases, better literally every stat. It's very funny. Secret shops are not a profitable business model. Says who? Alright, now Marth can start taking his items. Ada versus Dean? Well, Ada's a support bot, though, smiley face. Like, Ada at least has, like, oh, she can grow. She's got potential, right? Like, so, the thing with Dolph and Macallan is they're both unpromoted armors. One of them is just better than the others. Oh, shit. You know what? We don't need her. We don't need her. 07 Minerva. We don't need her. I'm not redoing all that shopping. We don't need her. The bloodbath begins. Dean is better than most units. I don't think y'all are, like, quite grasping what I'm saying. I'm not saying, like, oh, I think Dolph is better than Macallan. I'm saying in every possible area, these two can be compared. Dolph is better than Macallan in FE3 Book 1. Because they are the same exact class. Like, very rarely do you get a unit that is actually strictly better than another in Fire Emblem. There's usually trade-offs. Even in cases where, like, for example, Har is better than most of the cast in Radiant Dawn, you can't say he's strictly better. Because, like, even comparing Har to, like, Meg, right? Har versus Meg. Obviously, Har is significantly better than Meg, right? But you can't say he's strictly better, because what if you run into a Thunder Mage and Har takes effective damage? That's a downside he has that Meg doesn't, right? Now, obviously, no one's going to say Har is worse than Meg because Meg doesn't take effective damage from Thunder Mages. But you can't say he's strictly better than Meg because they have that difference from each other, right? Dolph and Macallan, Dolph is just strictly better than Macallan. So it's not a situation of like, oh, well, Dean is better than most people in Thracia. That's true, but he takes effective damage from bows. Tanya doesn't. I still think Dean is better than Tanya, but that means Dean's not strictly better than Tanya. I would still rather Har than Meg against a Thunder Mage. Yeah, I would too. I would too. But what I'm saying is, like, strictly better means there is literally no upside to the other half, right? Garcia versus Ross count? No, because Ross can go Berserker. Garcia can't. Or if you think Ross is better than Garcia, well, Garcia starts at a higher level. He has higher bases, right? Any comparison of two units in Fire Emblem, you can always find the cope for the worst one. Urk versus Pent. Well, Urk has better availability. Nino versus Pent. Nino has better potential! And she's got lower cons, so she can be rescued by more people. Right? Like, you can always find the cope. But Dolph versus Macallan, there is no cope. Marissa versus Garrick. Marissa has less cons, so it's easier to rescue her around. Stop giving me the easy ones. Stop giving me the easy ones. There's cope for everyone. There's cope for everyone. I swear. Marissa is not strictly worse than Garrick. She's not even in the same class line as him. Tomph is not strictly worse than Macallan because I'm using, or Tomph is not strictly better than Macallan because Macallan is alive and Tomph is dead. There's that cope. But that's not real cope, because that's playthrough specific. I'm talking, like, general. I gotta eat all these stat boosters. I gotta remember to eat these stat boosters. McAllen has one more luck. He's better against heroes if both of them are trained because he has a better crit chance. Is that true? I thought Dolph had better luck. Damn, we found the cope. Bars versus Cord? Do you mean Barth versus Cord? Yeah, Barth's another one where he's just better than the people around him. FE3 has a lot of those though. Like, I say it's rare in other Fire Emblem games. In FE3, so often it's like, I think Violent Roche is another one, where like Roche is just better than Violent, I think? Or maybe it's the other way around. This is why personal skills were made. They're not very successful, but still. I mean, I would argue personal skills make it so that you can no longer have a strictly better. You know, even if there's a unit who's like personal skill, like Dwyer, right? Dwyer's personal skill is fucking nothing burger. But like, you can cope. Oh, invasion! 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 Meet 007, sub 7 base levels, available chapters, and stats in the double digits. Okay, so he needs 2 power rings, a Draco shield, okay, Tiki, supply, take. I got so much shit. I got so much Secret Shop shit. Is Juno worse than Zero Growth's Tate? You don't need to use an Elysian Whip on Juno in order to get the extra movement, but you do on Tate. So, that's the cope for Juno. Tom, dodge tank! Dodge tank, Tomph! The enemy is so confused right now. Juno's bases are sad. Isn't there like a glitch with the arena because her bases are so low? It like gives enemies negative stats or something? Trek versus the rest of the Cavs. Doesn't he have the silly sword rank, or is that Noah? One of them has the silly sword rank, the other one recruits fear, and those are the copes for them. Or you could cope both of them being free deploys in Chapter 7 as a good thing. Because Chapter 7's a hard map. Noah has C rank and recruits fear? Oh, so Trek just sucks dicks? I thought they were separate. I thought, like, the C rank swords and the recruiting fear was separate. Damn, that's so lame. Well, you can cope the free deploy, I guess. In Project Ember, he's an axe cav. That's probably better, right? Trek has defense growth going for him. Gotcha. Yo, Tomf Gaming! Tomf Gaming! He has solid defense growth and base. Nina, please forgive me. That's what Boa said, too. Worm. Oh, that fucker. That fucker with Worm. Zeke versus Mycen? Zeke, you have to do extra chapters to recruit. And Mycen comes for free. Alternatively, Zeke has better availability, and Mycen has worse availability. Those are the copes, depending on which one you think is just better. I don't know which one was supposed to be the just better one. I don't know enough about Gaiden. But I know that those are copes. Those are easy copes. Random shout out to chat. An unexpected caller by Archer Bias is a peak hack. Yeah, I remember liking that one. It's a bunch of people, right? Like, it's one of those made by a bunch of people hacks. But I liked that. I'm a bunch of people, I should make a hack, smiley face. Oh lord, are they coming? They coming around the mountain as they come. Bye, Thief. Bye, Benutu's second Firestone. I like the Wolfguard recruitment in FE12. Their bases just need to be good. I mean, in theory, it could. It's like the Xavier problem, right? Of like, why am I going through all this hassle for this trash? Robert versus Selfina? Robert's a lower level, so he has better potential. He can grow more. There are legitimately people who claim Robert's better than Selfina. Also the FCC. Also the FCC. So many people cope on FCC for, like, every fucking unit in the world. I swear, people just think FCC is really good because it's unique to Thracia, right? Wolfguard's a good side objective because it changes your approach to the map that is botched by the difficulty of the map and the rewards. Does it change your approach to the map? Like, they're just talks. They're just talk conversations. I think the difficulty of the recruitment comes from the difficulty of the map. It's not like a Xavier thing where, like, not going for the recruitment makes the map so much easier. Like, the map is hard because there's a bajillion super strong reinforcements, and it continues to have a bajillion super strong reinforcements whether or not you go for the random talk conversations. It's not even like you need to do talks, like, with strong units who would otherwise be doing something valuable that's not talking, right? Like, if Roche isn't talking, I don't think you care about his turn, right? It's not like Roche would be, like, one-shotting paladins with the Horseslayer or something if he wasn't talking to Viraku. FCC is awesome on units with personal weapons like Ocean and Aspo. Otherwise, it needs to be like 4 or 5 to be really impactful. And even then, like, you kind of need killer weapons or a very good skill stat. I should pull up WD for these reinforcements. 2 damage taken. Oh, it's just 1 turn of reinforcements. Okay, cool. It's literally just this turn. Cool, 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 cool. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-ba-da. Roche one-shots Violent by talking, and more, he's probably the best action anyway. Oh, does Divine Breath just... Her AS is 0 still, even with 20 speed. Damn, I wasted all those speed rings. I didn't know the weight of Divine Breath. That's so stupid. We might be in a bit of trouble here. We're kind of cornered. Does Finn outclass Kane and Avel? Strictly, there's probably some cope, like the FCC or something, or the free deploy. They're free deploy on the chapter that they're on, the Selfina Squad chapter. But, like, realistically, like, yes, Finn is better. No one can handle the weight before Thracia. I just didn't know what the weight was. She can't handle the weight. TLP moment. Yeah, we're about to get pincer attacked by dragons. Maybe Tom's sacrifice was actually bad. How much weight can you handle? Bye, Katua! 07! Go meet Est in the afterlife. Look, all we needed are Warpers, Samson, Tiki, and Marth. Those are the only people who need to live. Are you telling me Est is dead? Yeah, Est died a while ago. She died on her join map. Yo, Dodge Tank Lawrence! Oh my god, these fucking mages. Oh, he got 4% crit! Okay, Cheeky, thank you for that kill. Thank you for the murder. Oh, well, that's not good. That was actually a very bad turn for you to untransform. If you squint hard enough, anyone can be a training project. True! Dragon kill you! Transform Benutu! Reblow you! Cheeky should be good. Live you. What if other random things worked like the guard gauge in Fate, like a skill gauge? Like Fire Emblem Heroes does? Sacrificial Harden. Is Falchion effective against dragons? Like all dragons or just met? Oh, 50 attack. That's definitely all dragons. I think randomness is good in Fire Emblem, but some games goes too far. Yeah, I think I would generally agree with that. If it makes you feel better, Est is going to be revived by forces beyond her comprehension and a reminder of the inconsequential nature of our individual experience for the sake of less dev inconvenience. Oh, in Book 2? Yeah, she's alive in Book 2. And we might actually keep her alive in Book 2, because if I can keep her alive in Book 2, I can do the Palakatria X triangle attack. Jesus! Okay. Kaga's turn wheel? Piercing damage be like... I think we still do this kill. But we reblow. Can Linde work as bait, maybe, as well? Like, they'll see a kill? He still dies to 220s. But hopefully they'll see a Linde kill and go for that instead. Does the AI prioritize kills in this game? It looks like no. 48 hit. Okay, dodge. There we go. We're fine now. Okay, we super fine now. We dodge all the time. Damn, Samson's really dodge tanking. I don't think we're gonna see SOV anytime soon, so Est will not die there. Yeah, I mean, I did the draft playthrough last year or 2 years ago on Ice Rider. And I feel like that's enough SOV, you know? Really, the only mainline game we haven't done something for on the channel is, like, Radiant Dawn at this point. And Gaiden. Specifically Gaiden, not SOV. We've done 4, we've done 5, we've done 6, we've done 7, we've done 8, we've done 9, we've done 11 and 12. I've done Awakening. Awokening. Okay, Reblow, you. Did you actually not play Radiant Dawn? No, the people voted against it. They voted for TMGC RR instead. And I don't want to start Radiant Dawn now because it's such a long game that, like, I won't be finished by the time Fortune's Weave comes out, you know? Oh, we did do Radiant Dawn RR. That's true. We did do that. I forgot about that. Cursed ass playthrough. Reblow. Cheeky. Radiant Dawn RR sounds hilarious. It was kind of cursed. It was kind of cursed. And then Reblow Samson. Does RR include the New Game Plus characters? Do you mean, Peleus and the spoiler guy? Yes. Peliless. My hottest take is that I like that these two are New Game Plus only. Why? I just have to ask why. What about that appeals to you? Cause, like, I don't hate it in the way that I know some people do, but I definitely don't like it. Honestly, I think the way they handle them feels stupid anyway, because neither of them are, like, fun to use. I can't find the RR videos. They have been delisted. It was a collaboration with someone who I no longer wish to promote. So I delisted them. But we did do them. It wasn't a fever dream. That sucks. Yeah, it's, you know, life. Life finds a way. Let's send everyone up this way. Who was that? I don't really want to get into it. It's more personal beef than any, like, huge, like... It's not like a Mang situation, right? Where it's like, this person's a sexual predator. And I don't see any reason to bring my sort of personal drama into, other people's lives. Oh, lol, he was full HP. I always forget FE3 lets you do that. You can heal full HP, guys? Yeah. It's pretty silly. Staff EXP. Yeah, it's to make up for the terrible staff EXP gains in FE1. Smiley face. Reblow Marth. It's like the thing FFT would do to make healing spells work. Alright, grab Reblow. Heal up Marth. Sacrificial Harden. Sacrificial Linde. Everyone's a sacrifice. Sacrificial Paolo. And hopefully this goes good. Alright, so it looks like everyone just wants to attack Marth. Does this just have the Marth AI? Jesus. Just dodge! Just dodge, Marth! Dodge! 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 Alright, Kaga's turn wheel. That's 2 out of our 3 charges used up. Okay. Prioritize the enemies that can't counter? Do you mean attack archers? The archers that are out of range? This is one of the 2 reasons why I generally ban backseating, because frequently people just will throw out ideas that are, not good. It's like, when we were doing 4-job Fiesta, I got so many people suggesting like, oh, just change to this job, just change to this job. It's like, do you not know what the 4-job Fiesta is? If you don't, it's written in the description, please. People don't read. Truth. Truth bomb. Oh, shit. Gradivis. 1 HP Lawrence and a dream. Okay. Think now. A fan game I play a lot recently has an issue where someone abused the fact that no one can Google anymore to sell the fan game. Oh, that happens with all sorts of ROM hacks and fan games, to be honest. Like, that's been happening since the beginning of time. Well, since the beginning of fan games. This is fate. He knows about the Book 2 explosion! He knows about the Book 2 explosion! Yeah, they seem to really fucking like attacking Marth. Oh shit, Samson died. We have the Olm Staff, we can revive him. Crap! Is this the end? Cheeky, why, oh why are you always untransforming at the worst possible time? Please stop channeling FE1 Marth. Are we sure it's FE1 exclusive and not like also in FE3? I'm just saying, it kind of seems like it do. Do you have to sit through the transformation animation every time? Yup! Idiot didn't attack a flyer. What the fuck? Stupid idiot. Bye, Harden. I'm sorry, Princess Nina. Okay. So now we just gotta Samson and kill these last couple of dragons. How does the dragon get left experience of the sniper? Snipers are fucking scary. That's how. Falchion you. Some people say that dead units still hear the music even after passing away as an eternal form of torment. There we go, Cheeky! Don't mind all the speed up, I'm trying to get this done with. Don't crit. Thank you. The happy, cheerful music on loop is bad for Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem music is generally better than this, yeah. Okay. Now, let's go revive Samson. The fucking bloodbath. Does Alm give another action like FE11? I don't know. I don't know what that means, but also I don't know. Samson Hero. We'll find out together. Biblical Samson died crushed by a temple. Effie Samson revived inside when truly Kaga has done it again. Samson returned to sense. Ohm broke. Ellis got 58 experience. Oh shit, he lost the Dragon Killer. Wait, that actually kind of sucks. Does this shop sell Dragon Killers? I didn't know he would lose all his items. Dragon Killers. Okay, so we just need to sell some stuff. Bifrost should show up in Flora's inventory as a B rank staff. I don't think it should be B rank. That feels like a bit too much. Maybe just give Flora inherent S rank. There we go, super speed up gaming. It has frost in its name, so it'd be perfect for Flora. Yeah, true. True. Zesmil. This world and everything on it is ours. The ones who intruded were you humans! Lord Mediath, please forgive me. Ah, foolish kid, don't think you're so great. Even though you've entered my castle, I won't surrender the likes of you. Right now, I'll show you the true might of the Earth Dragons. Come to me. I'll send you to the pits of hell. Time for the warp skip? Hell yeah. After a fierce battle, the Allied army finally arrived in Darunia Castle. They'd surrounded the castle and charged inside it from all four gates, but separating Marth's army was Mediath's trap. The final battle, which will decide life or death, has begun. The chosen hero's destined battle. Alright, I gotta pull up the map so I know what positions to put everyone in. Give me 1 second. Alright, so select... As Danny skips this map, I will say the Shadow Dragon Face vs. maps actually peak when you have a fully trained team. I have nothing else to say. Marth, you truly are a hero for being able to reach here. In the past, I used to hate these stupid humans, and so I cut off communications with them. However, after seeing you, I have now realized that humans aren't a lost hope. Go forth, the deity's chosen one, Aritia's Prince of Light. Send the Dark Earth Dragon Medius back to the eternal darkness once again. I love how the Earth Dragon looks in this, by the way. It's pretty peak. Lend me strength, Naga. This is base Gordon we're going up against. Why is Godo so rude? These stupid humans. I forgot also this dragon starts untransformed. He's just a fucking chump. We could have done that with anyone. We didn't need Samson for that, as it turns out. Dumb humans! This translation is fucking peak. I don't care what anyone says. I have awakened from my sleep. Rebels, you will suffer a fiery death by the flames of hell. Wait, why am I not dealing effective damage? Is it not effective? Wait. Is Falchion not fucking effective? Why was I only dealing 25 instead of 50? I'm concerned now. Bye, Wolf. Falchion is not ineffective. What does that mean? Crap! I think our stat boosted Marth will be fine. We just have to watch everyone else die. Oh, father! Astria. Lord Marth, good luck. Most weapons do nothing to him. Oh, okay. Anyway, that was FE3 Book 1. Oh, we missed our 82! Ugh, I could be defeated by humans, but the heart, Aretia's prince, protected by the light. There will be one day when people's hearts only have evil inside them, and that is when my manifestations will appear. The heart, as long as there is light, darkness will never fade away. LOL, it's a seas map! LOL, it's a fucking seas map! With the Dark Earth Dragon Midiath's defeat, the Daruya Empire disappeared into darkness once again. The 5-year War of Akanea was finally over. The continent of Akanea, which is surrounded by darkness, once welcomed light. And so Marth's long journey had now finally come to an end. Prince Marth, thank you. Everything's finally over. Because of your efforts, the world was saved. But to you, the price to pay for this victory was too large. I am truly sorry. Nina, please don't say that. Sheeta's death was because of my own mistake. It wasn't a mistake. I killed her on purpose. But Sheeta, for a while. Even to my death, I won't forget her. Marth, your love for her is... But don't put the blame on yourself. Perhaps it is because of our lost loved ones that we were able to reach this promised victory. Although it is sorrowful, this is the eternal curse of the Fire Emblem. 2 poopy 5 me. And so the devastating War of Darkness ended with Darua's fall. Here are the records of the war. Hmm. 170 turns in Chapter 1. 210 turns in Chapter 5. There's no way these are accurate. There's no way these are accurate. What the fuck? No! I did not take 240 turns for Chapter 15. Is the 0? I think the 0 is just not accurate, right? It just multiplies everything by 10. Bum ba 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 da 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 da. The 0 at the end is just fake. Yeah, I figured that out eventually. That's still silly. Well, I hope you enjoyed the bloodbath. Everyone's fucking dead. He retired from the army to start a small shop. Rumors of a wedding? With who? Est is dead! Who's he marrying? Est is dead! Base level Gordon lives. He married Kane. Don't worry, they'll get better. Oh yeah, did y'all see the fucking Steam machine is $1,000? Absolutely ridiculous. Who's paying $1,000 for a console? It's because of fucking AI. It is because of AI, yeah. Because they bought up all the circuit boards and shit. Drove up the price. Kashim! Kashim lives! Are we talking about Valve, the company, or an actual Steam machine? So the Steam machine is like, it's a console that plays your Steam library, basically. Like, just buy a computer. You know you can plug computers into your TV, right? So yeah, it's $1,000 for the Steam machine, and that's for the cheap version too. There's more expensive versions as well that go up to $1,300. Sorry, $1,500, $1,428. So $1,428. Imagine the look on their faces when they discover HDMI. If it weren't for AI, it still might be too much. If it was like the cost of a regular console, like $500, $600, I think that's fine, right? If it's the cost of like a PlayStation, Switch, Xbox, whatever, then I think that's actually a reasonable value proposition. For $1,000 to play your Steam library on your TV, just fucking plug your computer into your TV! Because the thing is, right, if you plug your computer onto your TV, you can also watch TV on your TV. Over $1,000 is, ugh, yeah. Like, that was my reaction when I saw the news. That price is insane where I live. I think it's insane everywhere. I think it's insane everywhere, honestly. What are they expecting their market to be? Oh, right, and their controller is $100 too. If you just want the controller, that's $100. I meant $500 would be insane on other places. I mean, it's about the price of like a console, right? It's what people are willing to pay for like a PlayStation or whatnot. And I think like if you gotta consider that's what you're selling. You're selling a competitor to like PlayStation or Xbox, where it's like this is because it's just playing your games on the TV. Being double their price, like what is the current price of a PlayStation 5? PS5 price. Obviously, the selling point is you can get your Steam library. You don't have to buy the games for it, right? But like at that selling point, it's not worth $1,000. Okay, the current price for PS5 is $600. Oh, right, because it went up also because of fucking AI bullshit. Xbox price. What's the current Xbox price? $800? Jesus Christ! Are consoles just more expensive than I thought they were? Oh, that's like the special edition. It's $600. That's still absurd. But like, that's my point, is, you know, if somebody's considering buying the Steam machine, I mean, first off, they should just buy an HDMI cord. We have a 20-foot HDMI cord, and my computer can just plug into the TV. And that's just what I do. That's just what I do, is I plug my computer into the TV downstairs. If I need to, right? But also, like, if you really need a dedicated play your games on the TV thing, like, a console is a cheaper way to do it, even if you don't get your Steam library with it. I think most people buy their Steam library so that they can play it on the computer with, like, mouse and keyboard stuff. I just don't see where the appeal is to paying $1,000. I think a PC that's comparable to the machine is $800 to $900. Yeah, you could just buy a brand new PC, plug the brand new PC in. Like, we have a cheap $200 PC that we use as just basically a DVD player that stays plugged into our TV downstairs. We got like a $200 piece of shit PC that we just use to play DVDs, right? And I think, like, get some shit like that. If you just, well, I guess not that, that wouldn't, like, fill the Steam machine thing. But, like, just get a PC and leave it plugged into your computer instead of the Steam machine. You can probably get a PC that's comparable for about the same price. To be continued. Not today, Zerg.